Guru Nation, welcome back to another episode, and welcome to YouTube, Facebook. And this is probably too long for LinkedIn and Instagram because we might go like 20 minutes. Maybe not. Maybe you'll see it there. All right. Let me know if you see it there in the comments. You got to like, subscribe, comment, bell button. And this episode is sponsored by the CRC Academy, proudly sponsored by, and we have Monica Paula Quitiva, MPC, on joining us today. Monica, we got a question from somebody who's considering the CRC Academy. And this person's asking about e-regulatory. So explain the problem first, for the site, and then explain the solution, that we found. And it's free solution.
Exactly.
And we're not getting paid by Veeva at all.
I was going to mention exactly the same. We are not getting sponsored by Veeva or anything,
but they're gonna love us now. You're gonna be their favorite person.
Yeah, it's such a great product. I fall in love with it. I mean, even if they charge, it's a great service, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you go paperless, right? The second thing is that
explain the problem first that you experienced, because you got this out of necessity, not because you thought it's cool to try. You got it because you need it.
Yeah. So what happened is because of COVID, it's been a little bit more difficult to get the team together to sign documents. So it's going to be a little bit of a hassle. Then on top of that, also, that with some documents expire, right? Actually, most of the documents expire. Mm-hmm. And then you have to keep trackers for that. And sometimes those trackers just fail or something. You don't want to keep it disorganized. It's very important to know when the documents expire. Mm-hmm. Then also, every time you have a new study, you have to organize all the documentation and everything for this study. So it becomes like a lot of work each time you have a new study. And then additionally, the fact that again with the COVID, the fact that you have to keep organizing the time and everything for this documentation, whether it is for signatures or to get any new document updated, or any new certification. So this Veeva Vault, what it does, it organizes everything in one place. And the best thing is that you have to do the job only once, and it works for all the studies.
Mm-hmm. So and the e-signature, right? The signatures can be done remotely.
So it saves time because you don't have to put these documents in every single file all the time, because with one file, it goes to all the studies. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then the other thing is that you get the e-signatures is available. Then you can share it with the monitors without them taking a look of everything else, just whatever you share with them. So it becomes a collaboration. That's another problem, because now with the COVID, you have to do the remote monitoring visits, and then you have to scan things and send it to them. Well, if you have everything in Veeva Vault, you just share the documents with them. When it comes to regulatory.
And I'm looking at this checklist and literally everything on the free version. So we have e-reg, e-signature, remote monitoring, autofilling, standard workflow, standard reports, secure cloud platform. That's all free. So most sites, this is more than enough for them. If you want the enterprise, you get like configurable workflow and user groups. So you can have like these employees access this folder, only these employees access these. That's for like the university, like the bigger sites, and the CROs. So that like there's a need for that as well. But for small sites like ours, you don't really need to go enterprise route. It's the free route.
Exactly, and it centralizes all the documentation in one place, and you have also the alarms. So you can set up the alarms for the documents, so you already know when they are going to expire. So everything is just there available for you. And so this service, as we know already, is 100% free unless you want the extra services. But whatever you get for free is really good. And then on top of that, also integrates Office Word. So you don't have to download the document to update it. You can update it in the system. So it saves so much time. It's incredible. And like I was mentioning, even for the monitoring visits, you don't have to really keep scan any documents. You just share whatever is there.
Now you do have to still scan it once, right? Because you have to get the delegation log and then scan it into Veeva Vault, right? Unless they have their own templates. I don't know if they have their own templates.
No, they don't. But that's what I was saying. You have to do the job only once.
Okay, yeah, right.
And then the updates, you just do it in the system.
So
it saves a lot of time.
For example, like a delegation of authorities log, you just upload it once, and then the PI can sign electronically, right?
The PI and the rest of the staff, everybody can sign there.
And that's the biggest use that you're going to use when you first get access to it. You don't have access to it yet. How does it work? You have to let them know you're interested, watch a demo, explain this.
Yeah. So that's why I put this. I was sharing this. So this is the letter of the announcement that they are giving this free e-regulatory solutions. So then in this orange thing, you just click on it and it will take you to the registration. Okay. So they ask you what type of organization you are. So in this case, we are a site. We click on this. And then it will take you, I think it's because I am already registered.
For research sites and networks.
Okay, so here, get Veeva site Veeva Vault free. See, then you click on it, and then you start your registration. And
we need to start incorporating this training into the CRC Academy for the students.
Oh, I am, and I'm going to tell the students to use it because most of the time, one of the things that the students get kind of worried about is the tracking, the tracking of these documents that when they are going to expire. And with this platform, I mean, you pretty much can forget about it because you put the alarms there. And what happens is every time there is, let's say if a doctor's CV is going to expire, it will send the email to the doctor reminding them that the CV is
automatically, right?
Yeah.
And then you can also send a reminder as the study coordinator.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what we should do? I just had an idea, Monica. So you're going to use this obviously for the site, right? And the other sites when we open the new site. By the way, I'm going tomorrow. I know you can't join me, but I'm going tomorrow to look at office space.
Yeah,
so we're going to use it for that too. But I had an idea because you're going to use this for CRC Academy as well, right? So you're going to have like different Veeva Vault accounts. I think what we should do is you create it for the CRC Academy, and then we have our CRA Academy students monitor it because it has remote monitoring aspects as well. So the CRC upload, CRA review, just so they get familiar with the system.
That's great. It's so honestly, when I was watching yesterday, okay, so after you get registered here, then you click on proceed to step 2, and then they give you a demo training. And the training is like a step by step. I mean, it's no way you're going to to miss anything. It goes step by step on how to use it.
Now,
it's really easy to use.
Let's say you're at a site and you have like 6 employees. Do they all have to take this training? They all have to have their own account and they all have to take the training, I'm assuming, right? Or you can add them.
I think you can add them to the,
because you'll be the administrator, right? So you'll be able to add
them. I'm sure you can add them. Yeah, you can add them. And then also And then also you can share information in between. So it's like all the documentation is centralized for every single protocol.
Okay.
So you don't have to upload the documents. It's like having a team binder electronically, and that team binder is shared whatever. Like for example, let's say protocol number 1 is with PIX,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then that PI is the PI for 3 other protocols, and the stuff too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have another like study protocol B, but for that B, we have a different PI and some of the stuff of the previous protocol A.
Mm-hmm.
In that, so the documents are going to be sharing
Yeah.
whatever is needed for that specific protocol.
And I could see how if you have multiple PIs at your site, it could get confusing on the free version because one PI, he's gonna or she's gonna look and maybe see the study that's not theirs. And so I could see why the enterprise version come in handy too, where you can organize their groups so that they can only see their studies, not the other studies. But if you're a small site, you can manage around this for free.
I mean, even if with the free version, is just perfect. It saves a lot of time already, and like I was saying, obviously is you go paperless, standardized documents, as I was mentioning, centralized staff profiles. So everybody has their profile, and that's used for all the protocols.
So anything else about this? Because I have a couple things to say to Veeva.
No, I think that's pretty much. It's just such a wonderful tool, and the fact that they are giving it for free is just even better.
Yeah, I know. I've been telling you about this since that press release came out. I told you about this maybe 2 years ago. 2 years.
Wow.
Go back to where that press release, because the guy who I know at Veeva, by the way, Jason, his name's Jason. He sent me this in October 2019. And I know I sent this to you. I sent to all the sites. I say, hey, you guys need to consider this.
It was October 2019.
Yeah, no, it was almost okay. So like just a year ago. But okay, so we're not paid to do this. Monica had a problem. She called me, said, hey, I need the PIs. Nobody can come in because of COVID. And I said, look, why don't I use Veeva Vault? I thought we had one already. And so now we created one. So now it's going to make a workflow so much easier, even after the pandemic. Who's going to need to come sign document regulatory? You just do this online. Click a button and you're done. So Veeva, hats off to you guys. You need more awareness about this. And hopefully we can help you. I'm going to send this to a few people at Veeva. Let's get this thing up to the CEO. I want the CEO to see this video. Thank you for making such a good product for the site.
Yeah.
And I want you guys, somebody needs to come on for the Latinos in Clinical Research. We're going to interview you guys for Veeva just to continue raising awareness. We need you guys on Latinos in Clinical Research. We would love for you guys to sponsor Latinos in Clinical Research, Clinical Trials Guru, the CRC Academy, the CRA Academy. We can talk about that, but thank you guys so much for that. We'd love to have you on to interview. And anything else you want to ask them, Monica?
Yeah, that this product was developed thinking obviously about the companies, but also the clinical research coordinators saving time. Is just amazing. I really love it.
Yeah, good stuff. We'll do a follow-up for sure. And hopefully we can interview a few people from Veeva so they can give us the rundown. And I know when you actually get access to your vault, you can maybe do a screen share or something. Maybe from the mock study you do for CRC Academy, you can do the screen share for that one. So
and I was telling that we can also share the link for people to get registered to download this system.
Link will be underneath the video in the show notes. Just send that to me, Monica. And thank you, Monica. Thank you very much. And looking forward to e-regulatory. I think it's a must-have for every site now. Even when COVID's over, this is just, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier to get things done this way.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Monica. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Viva. We love you guys. Give us send us a message, guys. We need to talk. We need to talk, Viva.
Yes.
All right.
We
Thank you,
love Viva.
Monica. Take care.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Dan. Bye.